What if the pain you carry isn't just yours? What if the emotions you struggle with are echoes of ancient wounds, repeating like invisible curses through generations? In this video, we explore the hidden world of esoteric psychology and how unresolved trauma imprints itself into the psyche, influencing your behavior, your relationships, your self-image, and even your destiny. Most importantly, we'll uncover how these repeating patterns can finally be broken. Modern psychology explains trauma as emotional injury that shapes how we think, feel, and react. But in esoteric traditions, trauma is seen as much more than a mental scar. It is viewed as energetic residue, a psychic imprint that can echo through individuals, families, cultures, and even locations. These imprints behave like what ancient societies once called curses, not because someone cast a spell, but because unresolved suffering continues to repeat until it is brought into awareness. Esoteric psychology proposes that the subconscious mind is not just personal, but is ancestral and symbolic. Patterns repeat because the psyche is always seeking resolution. When a wound is ignored, it echoes. Throughout history, nearly every civilization has recorded stories of curses that followed families or bloodlines. From ancient Egypt to Greece to medieval Europe, the belief persisted that unresolved wrongs or unbalanced energies created consequences that stretched through time. From an esoteric psychological perspective, these curses can be interpreted as long-standing trauma, encoded deep within the collective subconscious. Rather than being caused by magic words, they arise from deep emotional forces: fear, grief, betrayal, guilt, shame, and unresolved loss. These states embed themselves into the nervous system and can be passed down through learned behavior, family dynamics, emotional conditioning, and even epigenetic change. The result is repetition. Similar experiences, similar reactions, and similar suffering. Generation after generation, unresolved trauma seeks expression. When the mind cannot process emotional shock, the subconscious replays the experience symbolically, trying to resolve it. This is why people often repeat the same relationship dynamics, the same emotional struggles, or the same self-destructive behaviors. In esoteric terms, this repetition is the echo of the wound, the curse pattern. It is not punishment, it is compulsion. The psyche is attempting to reconcile the past by reenacting it in the present until consciousness intervenes. These patterns can appear as repeating toxic relationships, chronic fear or anxiety, unexplained guilt or shame, fear of abandonment, financial sabotage, emotional numbness, attraction to chaos. The deeper the imprint, the more persistent the pattern. Modern neuroscience and epigenetics increasingly support what esoteric traditions have long suggested. Trauma does not just live in memory. It can rewire neural pathways. It can influence gene expression. It can alter how the body responds to stress. And these responses can be passed to future generations. Esotericism describes this as energetic inheritance, the passing down of unresolved psychic matter. Psychology calls it generational trauma. Different language, same phenomenon. The subconscious mind carries symbolic material forward until it is processed. What ancient cultures called a curse is now understood as the biological and psychological echo of emotional experience. This convergence reveals a profound truth. Emotional experiences shape reality at every level. Breaking the so-called curse begins with awareness. Patterns remain powerful only while they remain hidden. The first step is recognizing repetition. Ask yourself, what themes continuously repeat in my life? What emotional states feel permanent or inescapable? What reactions feel automatic, overwhelming, or irrational? What beliefs about myself seem deeply rooted and painful? Once consciousness identifies the pattern, it can be examined rather than acted out. The second step is acknowledgement. Repressed trauma remains active. Naming the wound allows it to surface. This can be done through meditation, journaling, shadow work, therapy, or reflective contemplation. Esoteric psychology emphasizes witnessing the pattern without judgment. The objective is not self-blame, it is understanding. The third step is release. Symbolic action is powerful. Ritual, meditation, breath work, and reflective practices allow the subconscious to process stored emotional energy. This may include visualizing the pattern dissolving, speaking words of release, or performing a symbolic act of closure. The fourth step is replacement. Once the old pattern surfaces, new conscious intention must replace it. This means choosing new behaviors, beliefs, and responses, slowly retraining the psyche and nervous system to respond differently. Healing is not instant. It is a gradual rewiring of the inner world. Esoteric psychology teaches that the shadow, the rejected, unacknowledged parts of ourselves, holds the key to liberation. When the shadow is ignored, it acts unconsciously, shaping behavior. When it is acknowledged, it becomes integrated wisdom. This is why shallow positivity does not heal trauma. Suppression only strengthens the pattern. Authentic healing requires presence, honesty, and courage. It means confronting discomfort and allowing buried emotions to rise to consciousness, where they can finally be released. When these patterns dissolve, something extraordinary happens. The compulsive repetition stops. Life becomes choice rather than reflex. You no longer reenact inherited emotional stories. You begin to respond consciously. This is the true meaning of breaking a curse, transforming unconscious repetition into conscious evolution. If this exploration helped you see your inner world in a new way, take the next step on your journey within. Reflect on your patterns, question your emotional inheritance, and begin the work of healing and release. For more insights into esoteric psychology, ancient wisdom, and the unseen forces shaping human consciousness, subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Your journey toward liberation begins with awareness.